The most challenging part about playing it is people already have these expectations of who Bobby and Whitney are. I mean, nobody really knows them. Nobody has ever really heard their stories coming from them. So a lot of people are confused when they see the Bobby Brown story because they think they know the truth, but we've actually never heard it from Bobby or Whitney. But this is the first time we actually get a chance to hear it from the person, one of the spouses that was in a relationship. I don't know if I just answered it, but yeah.
No, for sure. I mean, I feel like a lot of people have, like you said, preconceived notions or an expectation of what they think, this couple is or was. And for me, I think the biggest challenge was trying to approach it of not copycatting what people think that might be, or like feeling like we're making a caricature. We're not doing a sketch comedy, we're doing a real life, serious, real deal film about real human beings who have real pain, who have real heartache, and who go through trials and tribulations just like the rest of us. So I think the biggest challenge was trying to find that balance of feeling similar to what people know, but also stripping it down of them being these huge celebrities and making them feel more relatable, like human beings and just people that are at home, that are parents, and that are really, really in love with each other.
I've learned how important family is. I mean, I take my time out of my days to make sure I call my parents, make sure I call my little sister to make sure they're doing okay. Because they're here today and they can be gone tomorrow. So I make sure I'm spending a lot of that time telling them I love them.
I feel like for me, there's a couple of lessons. I mean, from like what he said about family and the importance of family. I mean, there's also elements of the importance of handling your business right, and I feel like at the end of the day also just about respecting human beings for human beings. Because a lot of times, like I said, we put people on a pedestal and think they're immune to life. And sometimes it hits them harder, and that's why sometimes I feel like as a society, we contributed to a lot of these celebrities or people we put on pedestals when they have to deal with that pain behind closed doors, and what they have to go through to kind of numb it. South Africa fans, you could turn up. Get ready. Like, the music's great. I mean, if you know anything about Bobby Brown, the music's going to be slamming. And even if you don't, you're just going to be like, oh, like, why are my shoulders moving? What's happening? Like, this is really good. So there's going to be a lot of that moment. But then I think at the core of this film is heart. And that's what I love about it. It's a movie that takes people like, whoa, like, I wasn't expecting to have so many feelings watching this film. Because you think Bobby Brown, you think bad boy, you think sloped haircut, you think pelvic thrust, you think baggy pants, you think shiny suits, but you don't think I'm going to cry or I'm going to be affected in any kind of way. So I think when people watch this movie, they're going to be highly entertained, but like on a full spectrum of, emotions from like happiness to confusion to shock to sadness to singing and dancing and the whole nine. I think they're going to love it.
Ditto.